Today on Yes Your Kitchen, we are going to have a fiery take on a very popular Thanksgiving side dish. You're going to love it. Let's get started. Hey everyone, I'm Jill and this is Yes Your Kitchen, and we are in the middle of our Thanksgiving series. I am having so much fun. I hope you are too. So if you're new, welcome. We are just always from the past. So sweet potatoes, it wouldn't be Thanksgiving without them, and it wouldn't be retro if we didn't set something on fire, at least one thing. So today we are doing maple candied sweet potatoes flambe. And impress your guests, and actually these are pretty good and a little bit customizable. I think you're gonna love them, I sure do. So of course, marshmallows and sweet potatoes are a Thanksgiving staple, but people get tired of it, so there's all kinds of different iterations of sweet potatoes so they can stay on the Thanksgiving table, but give the guests a little something different, and this is no exception. So really quick, because this is a really quick story, where did marshmallows and sweet potatoes come from? Are you ready? It was a marketing ploy. Yep. In 1917, the very first recipe for sweet potatoes with marshmallows appeared from the Angelus Marshmallow Company. There you have it. There's really no more to it than that. People tried it. They loved it. I mean, it really is good. And love it or hate it, it's a Thanksgiving tradition. Okay, so let's get started on our sweet potatoes, which are going to be fabulous and boozy. So in this happy little bowl, well, let me get started with this. I have 4 sweet potatoes. The rest are cut, so we'll get to that in a second. So what I've done with these sweet potatoes is I have boiled them in salted water for about 30-35 minutes, and then you want to let them cool completely so you're not burning your beautiful little hands. Next, you're going to take a little knife and cut just one slit down the side, and the reason for that is because then the skin just peels off beautifully. And that's exactly what you want to do. You just want to get rid of the skin. I'm just going to put it to the side for a second. Don't worry, it will not be going in the dish. And then you're just going to go ahead and cut it into thirds. Now, just very, very easy surgery. And there's our sweet potatoes. So now we're going to take our sweet potatoes and just put them to the side for a second and bring in one very, very beautiful and happy skillet. And to that skillet, we are going to add a 1/4 cup of butter, which is a 1/2 stick, a 1/2 cup of maple syrup. Please use real maple syrup. The other stuff is really just sugar water, and while it's great in a pinch on pancakes, it's not so great on these sweet potatoes. Okay, last thing we're going to add is a teaspoon of bitters. So what are bitters? Bitters are enormously popular in cocktails. They're really concentrated alcohol, and they add different kinds of botanicals or fruits or some flavors to make them bitters. Use the tiniest bit, and they just kind of enhance your cocktail. The most popular bitter is Angostura, which has actually been around since 1824, and I've got a cool story about it, but we're going to save that for a cocktail video. But I also have tons of other bitters. I have plum, peach. These are regular bitters aged in whiskey barrels. Oh, very, very good. This is Aztec chocolate, but what I chose to use today, because it is Thanksgiving after all, is cranberry. So we're just going to add 1 teaspoon of cranberry bitters. And of course, traditional Angostura will be absolutely fabulous in here. So now we have this over kind of a medium-high heat, and we're just going to stir this around until your butter melts, until everything comes to a boil. Everything is now boiling. Check this out. So now we're just going to kind of stir it around and make sure all your liquid is just getting perfectly warm. And now we're going to maybe turn down the heat just a little bit. You don't want a rolling boil. You just want it to come down because this is electric. It's going to take a few moments to do that. So now we're just going to add our sweet potatoes. And you're just going to spend the next 15 minutes letting these guys go rolling around in this fabulous mixture that smells absolutely amazing. And what you're doing is you are candying your sweet potatoes. I promise you, your guests will love it. We have one super cool part coming up. So right now, it's going to take about 15 minutes, and you just want to take your tongs, and I'm just doing it right now for you, but let them cook for a little bit, And then every so often, go around and make sure all sides, the cut part, everything is all candied. And we will be back when that happens. So our potatoes are ready. Take a look. See, when I say candied, I don't mean you're gonna have like a hard crack candy on them, but I mean they're gonna be beautifully glazed. And as you cook them, your mixture, your maple syrup mixture is gonna start cooking down and get thicker. And so these things have just been bathing in it. When you turn them, please be gentle with them. You want the potato to hold the shape. Setting things on fire was huge in the 60s. Remember our Cherries Jubilee episode? So this is just riding that wave. And this glorious recipe comes from 1961. Okay, our potatoes are ready. And it's time for some flambe action. This is really, really easy. Don't fear the potatoes. Don't fear the fire. We're just gonna go ahead and get all our potatoes into a serving bowl. And then you're gonna pour all the glaze that's left in the pan over the top. Here's all our potatoes. And you absolutely want this glorious, glorious sauce. I am telling you guys, no matter what bitters you decide on, this is absolutely amazing. So in this tiny cute, which is hot, I'm gonna use a pot holder. This tiny, tiny cute pot, I have 1/4 cup of brandy. I also have my lighter. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna pour your brandy over. You're gonna kind of set the stream on fire as it goes. Don't worry, as soon as the alcohol burns off, which only takes a few seconds, your fire will go away. So you wanna do this at the table, but make sure your guests stand back. I don't want anything going on my watch. Okay, so you ready? I hope you can see the flames on this. Got my fire ready? Here we go. Oh, I hope you can see it's burning. It's absolutely burning. So this is where your guests go ooh and ah, and all of a sudden our flames are gone and our potatoes are ready to serve. I can't even begin to tell you how good this is, how different this is. I absolutely love it. So impress your guests this Thanksgiving and give them something new. It's definitely not the marshmallows and sweet potatoes, although those are standard and I love them. You gotta change it up every now and then. If you would like to explore more dishes from your childhood or just the past, I invite you to subscribe. I release new videos every Tuesday and every Friday. In the meantime, here's some more retro dishes for you. And remember, every dish, even maple glazed sweet potatoes, set them on fire, has a story. I'll see you in the next video.